Hello and welcome to the first episode of our series called Overseas Opinions, where we discuss our opinions from overseas. I'm Robin, 18 years old, and I'm from the Netherlands.
And it's just Bobby here. I'm 17 and I'm from England.
So our first topic of today is Overpowered Guns. What is your opinion about that, Bobby?
Well, to start off, we have to talk about the PP90. That has got to be the most overpowered gun in Modern Warfare 3 at the moment, in my opinion anyway.
Why do you think that? Because I think that it's like the MP7, that is the greatest danger.
I'm not too sure. I think it's the combination, especially if you use two attachments. If you port rapid fire and silencer. I personally find the PP90 slightly easier to use over the MP7.
Well, I think that's is indeed a powerful combination in two attachments. I will say that I will pick rapid fire and extended max just because you have an amazing power for such a long time.
Yes.
I think that can be a really danger to the game, but I also think that the MP7 is even worse just because it has an even bigger starting ammunition, starting at 40 without extended max. That will raise it to 60 with rapid fire and the no recoil that it has. It's just an unbelievable, amazing gun. It has high power, high fire rate, and a very good accuracy. I mean, it's just
Yeah, that's another brilliant point. I seem to, personally for me, the PP90 seems to be overpowered in the way that it's overused by a lot of people. I think that's what could make it look like it's overpowered.
But remember, the reason why people overuse it is because it's overpowered. I mean, if people overuse, for example, the CM901, well, you can say it's overpowered just because it has quite moderate fire rate, it has high power, but it also has high recoil. It doesn't mean that because that gun is, for example, overused, it's overpowered.
Yeah, but then again, you could say all the SMGs are generally made to have a lot of recoil over long range.
Yeah, but for the MP7, I don't know. That's quite a
I think, the MP7, I think you've changed my mind here. I think I've now realised that the MP7 is the most overpowered gun.
yeah. But still, they're both overpowered. They're both overused, I guess. And without even any attachment or proficiencies, it's already a good gun.
Yes, definitely. I felt like I had a bit more of a grind with the MP7 to first start off with.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I don't know
luckily-
whether that was the transition between the two guns that made it a grind, or the fact that I didn't play the game in quite a while.
No, we can actually say we're pretty lucky that it's just unlocked at level 74. But then again, with the
Yes.
prestige token, unlock gear, MP7, all yours.
That's a very good point as well.
Yeah. I believe that you don't have to put like unlock gear in it because, if you're very good with a weapon, for example, well, you don't even have to be good. You just need the right gun to use, for example, the ACR, which every idiot can use in this game.
Yes.
Just have to do unlock gear on that end. It's just so easy to rank up with that. And
That-
original is like level 50 plus or something that you originally unlock it, but now you've since level 1. It's just
yeah.
already a good gun from the start.
It's
And I
true.
don't think that you don't have to.
It's a very good consistent gun. I think that's
Yeah.
what's good. You could be having a really bad day, and that could be one of the guns that you can just go back to, and
Indeed,
you'd
yeah.
have a good game. It sort of turns into easy mode again.
Indeed.
It's very much similar to how it was in Modern Warfare 2, the ACR.
Yeah, but I like the Modern Warfare 2 ACL more just because it was just more familiar and I played Modern Warfare 2 more than I did Modern Warfare 3.
I do feel like in Modern Warfare 2, the ACR was deadly accurate, but the actual bullet damage wasn't as great as some of the other.
But
That's
that
all
is
right.
just a reason for balance, it has
Yes.
very good accuracy, but it hasn't got the most stopping power damage,
Yes,
And
very
I,
true.
and I think that makes it very balanced. For example, the MP7 here, that's just a high damage gun, very fast rate of fire, but it also has a high accuracy. I think that
Yes.
you should drop or the damage or the accuracy to balance it. For example, you have the PM9, that's just a very high rate fire gun, but it also has very high recoil.
Yes.
I mean, that's just balance. And
So what do you think about the dual secondary machine guns, like the
I-
FMG.
You mean
ones.
only the FMG9s because that's the only secondary people choose.
Well, I've seen a lot more people running around with, I believe, dual scorpions. You can
Yeah, you know,
They're
people
very
choose
similar.
that because they have. Well, I've seen videos
Yeah.
that it just has a very little crosshair.
See, the reason why I think the FMG 9 seems more overpowered than the Scorpions is because the Scorpions have very small clip size.
Yeah,
If it's the same as what it was in Modern Warfare 2, I believe it's only like 20.
yeah, it still has in this game.
Yeah.
They dropped the G18 ammo clip, but then again, the FMG9s, very high rate of fire,
Yeah.
and they have like 34 bullets in that gun. You can nearly use it as a primary.
It's
Well,
very
actually-
true.
Actually, they're using it already as a primary gun.
Yes. Especially the combination of two FMG 9s.
Yeah.
And then if you're running with steady aim, I guess most people run with steady aim anyway if they're using a SMG class.
Yeah, I don't. I use Stalker just because I like Stalker, but
Sometimes
Well-
it feels like when you aim down sight with Stalker that you're actually moving faster than what you could if you was just walking. I don't know whether that's just me.
no, I think this is true. I really feel a difference between that, because when you play Call of Duty 4, I try to move in the same way, or even Modern
Yeah.
Warfare 3, you really feel the difference between using Stalker and not using Stalker.
See, you can condition yourself to get used to Stalker, which could create a problem when you're not using it. Have you
Yeah.
found that a problem at any point?
Sometimes I just want to run around the corner with my gun aimed, but then you just realize you're slow as hell without Stalker.
Do you use Dead Silence a lot? Or wherever it's called in this
Let me
game?
see my classes. Not now. I mostly use Stalker.
Yeah.
Marksman on some classes.
See, Dead Silence don't seem worth to me unless you're playing
Oh, no.
Search and Destroy or Free For All, maybe.
Yeah, indeed, but it's just a clusterfuck of every sound in the game. Enemy has
Yeah.
support coming in, you has support coming in, grenade, Zelda's backpack, gun shooting. You just hear too many noises to actually use that silence in a good way. Just because there's continuous action and continuous sound, that silence is actually, pretty worthless.
Yeah.
Only the pro version might be good, but
What is the pro version? Do you...
no falling damage.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Also a funny story about the FMG9s. I had the game on Saturday before the release, so I could have played it days before the actual
Yeah.
release. And we were playing just a few games. Nicey and I was also a fellow PFF member,
Yes.
and he suggested to put Akimo on the FMG9s, even before.
Before it became an overpowered
Yeah, before the
gun.
before the game came out, and even before Woody's Game Attacks video about the FMG9s.
Yeah.
So we might have actually invented the FMG9s.
You could have been the first FMG9 dual wielders.
Yeah, I could be the first asshole who used it, but no, I haven't put a video about that up just because we want to have it as our thing. But then Woody bought the video out, and
Yeah.
everybody's starting to use it. But Infinite Ward has to patch that, but
Infinity Ward has done very well with this game compared to their previous games.
you mean they released a lot of patches, but those
They
patches-
released a lot of patches, but they might not be fixing a lot of things.
they did jack shit, completely nothing.
It's better than Modern Warfare 2, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
They just left danger
No.
close and one-man
Yeah,
army.
I still can't believe that they didn't patch that. It was overpowered as hell. Everybody was using it.
Yeah.
But they just couldn't see the problem in it. Just like now, yesterday or the day before that, they finally saw the problem of lag compensation.
But I thought they said that they solved it a couple of weeks back, and now they're saying that they
screw
solved
them.
it again.
I can't play 1 hour without getting screwed by lag. Jeez.
I think the term "you got Treyarched" has now changed to "you got warded."
It's just inferior ward.
Yeah, it's so true. I'm glad that in this game they didn't bring back any trains or rocket launches in the middle of a game.
I think it was quite a cool idea, but it didn't turn out well.
Yeah, it was a good concept, The base
Yeah.
concept was very good, but how
Just
it came out,
Just like, for example, the leg position. It was quite a good idea, but
yes.
it turned out completely shitty.
If it worked, everyone in the community would love Infinity Ward. If it
Yeah.
worked how they expected it to, it would have been brilliant.
Yeah, but leg position screws me over again. You know, I was using an ACR a few days ago, which is, in my opinion, also quite an overpowered gun to this day, just because it has
The
high
accuracy.
damage, quite a good shooting fire rate, and it has very good accuracy.
Yes.
But yeah, I was just using the overpowered ACR, and I was still getting screwed by people who were like using guns that aren't overpowered. For example, the M4 or the CM901.
Yeah, it's very true.
I don't know, you know, I was just getting screwed by that. No, I just turned out to use my Type 95, which is also one of the most
Yes.
overpowered guns in Call of Duty history.
The Type 95 with rapid fire, you could
Yeah.
pretty much spam in it and it becomes almost fully automatic.
It's just unbelievable that you can kill someone in 2 bullets.
And it
with
has the hip fire of an SMG at close range, which is
Yeah,
just crazy.
luckily they patched it, they said.
Well, they
Still
said
not
that
broke.
they patched it, but
I don't
I'm
feel
not
the
so sure.
difference. Really, I don't
Yeah.
feel the difference. I guess they used it before pre-patch, I would say.
yeah.
I don't really see a change in it. I just use it, I feel the same power as they always did. You know, still enormous damage, still with rapid fire and enormous rate of fire, which can easily put your target down. And then even the hip fire, you know, it's just,
It's deadly all around.
yeah. Yeah, then you see people with the class of like Type 95, Akimbo FMGs,
Yeah.
Blind Eye Assassin, which is also going to be overpowered in the next upcoming Call of Duties just because Black Ops made people bitch. Because everybody was using Ghost.
Yeah.
Now everybody's using Assassin here. But even then, Assassin is overpowered too. Now, let me see what it's doing. Undetectable by UAV, portable radar, thermal sight, heartbeat sensor. They forgot to put, you know, even marksman can see you in there.
Yeah.
And the pro version is immune to counter UAV and DMP. I mean, how the fuck can you counter Assassin this way?
Yeah. Especially with the advanced UAV not being like a Blackbird, that's really disappointing.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, you know. In Black Ops, you had the counter to Ghost, but here, you know, I thought it would be seeing the perks of the perk 2 tire. I was like, well, there are some potential assassin killers there, but
Yeah.
everybody's using assassin, even me, you know. I would say
Yeah.
that I use it too, just because it's just so unbelievable good. I have some classes with quick draw and hardline, but most of my classes are just with assassin.
So I'll have to interrupt you there, as that is all we have time for.
Okay. So this was the first episode of Overseas Opinions, where we covered overpowered guns and more. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to leave your opinion of what you thought about this series and episode. Follow us on Twitter, links will be in the description, or check out our channels, so you don't miss an episode, and of course for more video content. Hope you liked it, and we will see you next week.